I've been sitting staring at a wall for like 20 minutes because I don't know how I'm going to summon the mental fortitude to do a few videos. I didn't get much sleep last night because I couldn't sleep because my nose was dry. I hate that. So I couldn't sleep, so I decided instead to play Fallout New Vegas for about 10 hours. And then when I was trying to get to sleep, all these kids were screaming outside and I was a bit delusional at this point from sleep deprivation. It felt like, it was weirdly reminiscent actually of when I do all-nighters on loads of cocaine, like the horrible nose, the weird delusional thoughts, the fear of the outside. I could hear all these children screaming, and firstly I was like, what are you all screaming about? Should be me screaming, me. And then there was just weird noises and police helicopters, and I might have had a few paranoid thoughts that like a zombie outbreak was happening. But anyway, I got about 2 hours sleep, and then in my dream I was in Fallout New Vegas and I was spamming VATS to try to kill monsters. I don't know, so I've had about 2 hours sleep. So that's how we're going forward with the next few videos that you guys are going to see. And my makeup looks fucking horrific. Now I know I said something similar to that in the Shane Dawson video, and I had a few comments being like, no, your makeup looks really nice actually. Here's the thing, I'm now at this point in my life where I'm convinced that makeup just doesn't really look that good in real life, because this in real life looks fucking garish, but you need to put more on for it to show up more on camera. Like, this does not look good in real life. If I was at the shops and someone tried to chat me up because I was wearing this makeup, I'd be like, you have absolutely no taste, mate, what are you doing? But it probably looks fine on video, I just look like a clown in real life. Anyway, today's video, we're going to, one of my friends messaged me the other day, like, oh, I've just been, I didn't ask, but he was like, oh, I've just been looking at 1950s, 60s PSAs, public service announcements. That sounded like a fun, reasonable thing to do, so I thought we could do that. Okay, we're gonna go for this one first, which is simply titled, How to Spot a Communist.
In recognizing a communist, physical appearance counts for nothing. If he openly declares himself to be a communist, we take his word for it.
How to spot a communist. Tip 1. If they say they're a communist, they might be a communist. I can't even talk properly. I've got 2 more videos to do after this.
If a person consistently reads and advocates the views expressed in a communist publication, he may be a communist. If a person supports organizations which reflect communist teachings, or organizations labeled communist by the Department of Justice, she may be a communist.
Is this a joke? If they do commie things and go to commie meetings and read commie newspapers, they might just be incredible. Wow. What an amazing detective. I feel like Sherlock Holmes was narrating this.
If a person defends the activities of communist nations while consistently attacking the domestic and foreign policy of the United States, she may be a communist.
I like how they've used a really angry looking woman to really like hammer that point home. If she has a black cat, she might be a witch as well.
If a person does all these things over a period of time, he must be a communist. But there are other communists who don't show their real faces, who work more silently.
So those people just walk past with a sign saying end KKK terror, and the narrator is implying that they too are communists. That's a very loaded thing to say. Someone in the I was about to say someone in the communist section. If someone comments on YouTube, they might be a communist. Right, this one is called Going Steady from 1951, and it attempts to provoke teens into discussion on the complex issue of going steady, provides little support for the practice. I like the music because it reminds me of old school Tom and Jerry that I grew up with. Why do I sound like such a boomer? You can see the light is slowly fading from my eyes the further this goes. I'm actually tearing up a bit. All those fucking communists, mate. This music is so nice. I feel like a cat is about to beat a mouse to death with a hammer any second now. The flowers symbolise her virginity and innocence, and a penis being shoved into the flowers symbolises adulthood and sex. English teachers be like.
Honey, are you there?
What a racket. Why were phones so loud and annoying back then? Calm down.
That's for me. Take it easy. Hello? Gee. Yes, he's here. It's for you, Barney.
Told you so.
Listen to that background fuzzy noise. I thought my microphone was bad.
Marie,
Oh, yes, Alice.
Marie, you're upset about something. I do wish you'd try going out with some of the other boys as well as Jeff.
Why? Mother, I like Jeff a lot.
The people used to talk like this back then. Mother, what does this remind me of? I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. Bambi! That's what it... Wow, that took me a second. You know, Bambi being like, mother, mother.
Well, I know, dear. I like him too.
I like him too. I might go steady with him as well, if you know what I mean.
But after all, there are other boys in the world.
If there are, I wish one of them had called.
Now, would you date with one if he did call?
Oh, I don't know.
Was that Veruca Salt from... I was about to say Harry Potter. Fuck off. Is that Veruca Salt from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I'd rather go out with Jeff, but I wish the others wouldn't ignore me so. Oh, Mother, that's the whole trouble. Jeff doesn't ask me, he just shows up. He knows I'll be waiting for him, so he doesn't call. And neither does anyone else.
There are disadvantages to going steady.
Going steady? Yes, I guess I have been going steady with Jeff.
That background noise, it sounds like a fire crackling in the distance. What is going on? I'm not convinced about these two characters.
We never talked.
That got even worse. What?
We never talked about it. But then, we've dated regularly for quite a while. But it's not serious. Really, it isn't.
Well, I hope Jeff doesn't feel that he has the right to take liberties.
Oh, Mother.
That was Alice. She wanted me to come over and make some fudge with her. Girls. But I guess I'll go anyway.
Ha! Girls and all their fudge-making skills. Am I right, fellas?
Don't worry, Marie. I'm sure that if Jeff likes you as much as you seem to like him, he'll be over. Or phone.
Hello? Oh, hello, Jeff.
Diane, you know the senior class play is coming up a week from next Friday. Well, I'd wonder if you'd like to go with me.
Wait, so Jeff is cheating on the girl with some other girl. Is that a different girl?
Well, thanks, Jeff, but you know I'm going steady, don't you? Hal and I.
What's going steady? Is it just dating someone? It's not shagging.
Besides, what's happened between you and Marie?
Between me and Marie? What?
Jeff, Marie is my friend. Besides, everybody knows you two are going steady. Don't try to pretend.
Going steady? Me? Well, thanks anyway, Diane. Going steady? Everybody knows. Everybody but me.
Do you think it was more common for people to talk to themselves back then as well?
Am I going steady? What does that mean?
I don't know, Jeff. You tell me. That's the point of this, isn't it? You're meant to be educating me. What's going steady? Are they dating? Well, they're not shagging because sex didn't exist pre-1980. What's going on?
How did I get into this anyway? Well, I have had quite a few dates with Marie.
And I carry a picture of her in my wallet because that's not creepy at all. Jeff, he's a serial killer.
We've had fun, too. Lots of fun. We've liked each other all along.
Oh, maybe it wasn't a picture. Maybe this is just like the pictures of his mind. It's hard to tell. Wish God would take me.
We've done all sorts of things together. Like the time I taught Marie how to skate. We sort of, well, we seem to get along. I like it that way.
Scandalous. Kissing back in the 50s. That's illegal. Can't believe they let this filth show on TV.
Yes, it's fun to date Marie. But going steady, that makes it sound so exclusive. Everybody knows, eh?
Wow, 70 years later and people are still pissing around with the ideas of, oh, well, what does exclusive mean? Sure, we date and we don't see other people, but are we ready to move to that next step? The evolution of humans is slow, arduous, and boring.
It's great to have you spend an evening at home for a change, Jeff. Quite a while since we played. Your move. Your move. This Marie Miller you've been dating seems like a fine girl.
All right, you nonce, why don't you date her then?
You're in the habit of dating each other. As long as you don't make any commitments, as long as you don't expect too much of each other.
That's funny, Dad. I half expected you to be mad when I told you. A couple of years ago, you used to worry if I dated the same girl twice in a row.
Yes, Mother and I used to worry about you going steady. Still do some. But you're older now.
Huh? Why would they worry that their child goes on 2 dates with the same girl? I'm confused.
Permanent.
Mother and I went steady for quite a while. But it wasn't the first time for either of us.
What your father means is you'll likely go steady with several different girls before you begin to think seriously about marriage.
Oh, well, who's thinking about getting married?
Ha! Am I right, fellas?
A lot of young people do actually drift into marriage without first finding out how they get along with more than just one person.
Yes. I think I understand better now. Come on, Dad. Let's play some more checkers.
Oh, I guess I can skin you again.
Not this time.
I mean, it's kind of wholesome, isn't it? Come on, Dad, let's play some more checkers. Ha! You really scared the blue out of my jeans.
You know, I think you ought to make a bargain with him. Make him promise not to date anyone else. Well, how do I know I won't want to date someone else myself?
I can't actually tell if these women are British or American.
I wonder, do I have to decide?
I have no idea what's going on, but why are people so incapable of open communication, even in the 2020th year of our Lord? People still have these types of conversations, but with just more likes and innits involved in the vernacular. In it, fam.
Hi, Jeff. Come on in.
I hope you're not busy tonight. I don't have anything planned, but I did want to say hello. Well, hello.
Hello.
That guy thinks blinking like this is the peak of acting.
Wouldn't you want to play some records?
Sure. But first, I did have one thing planned. Would you like to go to the senior play with me next Friday?
I'd love to. Thanks for asking. It sort of helps if I can plan ahead.
Yes, I see. I'll try to ask you ahead of time, sometimes.
And I'll try to say yes. Sometimes. How about the records?
Sure. This is going to be fun.
The story hasn't answered all your questions, has it? I don't think it's answered any at all. The primary question being, why do I care about this? Wow, they should really do an updated version for the 21st century. How to know if you're exclusive with someone. If you go to Nando's together more than 3 times, then you're probably in a relationship. Well, I guess that's all for this video today. If you enjoyed it, do remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!